Our son, Bo Ranft, was born August 14th at 4:10 in the morning, weighing 1 pound, 10 ounces, and he was 12 inches long.
So what happened was, I was staying in Payson with my parents, and that's kind of when we started noticing some strange symptoms, but it was just like my feet were swollen, my blood pressure was a little elevated, but I was pregnant, so I didn't really think much of it. My blood pressure was through the roof. So I called my midwife, and I was like, what do you want me to do? It's my blood pressure. She told me to go straight to OB triage here in Phoenix. They gave me a steroid shot to help the baby. They had me sign consent forms for an emergency C-section. Like, there's doctors everywhere. I'm sitting there like, what's going on? So I called him and told him that they were admitting me. And then you guys, they decided to get you off the mountain.
Hot shotting is a lot of fun. It's one of the best jobs in the world. What's a better way to go fight fire and live in the outdoors? That's what I like to do. I do hot shotting 6 months out of the year. First train of thought was, okay, we need to get the ball rolling, let my supervisors know. Just a lot of people have to know what's going on to get me off the mountain. They were gonna bring a helicopter up. They tried, they couldn't land. So then we had to hike out to the nearest road. We drive 7 hours over to Redding, California. Next morning, got up, flew down to San Francisco, got another airplane, flew to Phoenix, drove to the hospital.
I ended up developing what's called HELLP syndrome. It's a severe form of preeclampsia, so my liver enzymes were all over the place, my blood pressure was through the roofs, and they were worried about my organs shutting down. One of our doctors was saying that we need to be ready to go in for surgery at any moment. So after you deliver, as long as you're admitted still, you can stay at the hospital, obviously. So we were there for 4 days after we delivered. And so in those 4 days, our social worker, she got us in contact with the Ronald McDonald House. And she explained to us that it's just a house that basically is there for us to be a home away from home, since obviously we can't go home. And they were able to get us into one of their apartments so that we have 2 bedrooms, a little kitchenette, which was really nice for us because with Bo being in the hospital, I still have to pump for him and everything, so having like breast milk and everything, it's really nice to have like a kitchen set up where we can freeze milk and clean parts and cook a meal.
But it's so nice to have something so close. Our house is almost 2 hours away, and being 5 minutes from the hospital is kind of eases the mind a little bit.
We were able to hold him the day before he turned a month old. So it was really, really hard to go in there and see him and not be able to hold him. So when we were finally able to pull him out, it was probably the best feeling in the world. There's not even words to thank you guys enough for what everyone has done for us. It's been absolutely amazing. They've been there through the good days, the bad. Even before we were admitted, they were reaching out. Is there anything we can do? Even now, like anytime we say anyone, it's how are you doing? They're just always there no matter what. And it's been an absolutely incredible experience. And it makes the roller coaster of the NICU just a little bit easier by having someplace where you can go, where you can feel safe, where you can see people that are just there to help you in whatever you need, and we couldn't thank you guys enough.